Got a dunk on Barcelona. They're saying that Nico Williams is close to extending his contract at Bilbao over joining Barca this summer. No way have Barca been rejected like this. I could have swore he was going to join Barcelona after the Euros ended. I mean, the partnership that him and Lamine Yamal had, the way that they were cooking teams in the Euros, I was like, yo, this just makes sense. Barca need a left winger. Nico Williams plays on that side. We saw him have a really good Euros as well. His market value has skyrocketed the past 6 months. And I think Bilbao realized that if he leaves this summer, they're going to lose a lot of money on him because his release clause is only 58 million. Now, let's be honest, with the amount of hype and with the performances that this man put in during the Euros, Nico Williams can go for like 80 to 90 million. We know how crazy the transfer market is right now. But the fact that he has such a low release clause, Bilbao are not trying to lose out on the money that they can make from him. And Barca were trying to capitalize on the situation. Now, I would be lying if I told you I didn't think he's going to go to Barcelona, right? Like, if he decides to stay at Bilbao, that would be very surprising to me. Because Barcelona, they're desperate at the moment. And they need to do everything that they can to convince this guy to sign for them this summer. Because these guys got to go against Real Madrid. They got to go against Atletico. They're still going to want to try and win the Champions League. How are they going to do that with the side that they currently have constructed? They need to strengthen. And Nico Williams was viewed as an option that can come in right away and cook. He already plays in Spain. He has that chemistry with the face of Barcelona, which is Lamine Yamal. And they got to find a way to bring in some stars to strengthen that team because people, the next few years for Barcelona is going to be peak. The ass whippings that Real Madrid are going to be handing out to these guys is going to be crazy. And the fact that they might miss out on signing Nico Williams, that's a huge L. Now, the reports are saying that Nico Williams' family and that all these other factors are playing a role in him possibly staying at Bilbao, right? They're saying that Bilbao wants him to stay for at least one more season. They're begging him. They're like, bro, extend your contract for one more year. Let us raise your release clause from 58 million to 100 million. And then you can leave next summer. But I think I read that Barca are saying, if you don't join us now, then we're not going to come back in for you, which I kind of think is cap. But I don't know. What would you guys do if you were Nico Williams? Would you stay at Bilbao or would you go to Barca? If I'm him, even though I don't really like Barcelona or I'm a Madrid fan, so fuck Barca, but at the end of the day, if I'm Nico Williams, I'm making that switch to Barcelona. I think he's already accomplished everything that he can at Bilbao, right? He's living the dream. He's playing with his big brother. They're cooking. They just won a trophy last season. When's the last time Bilbao won a trophy? I think what else is there to do? I mean, like, he's honestly earned a move to a bigger club. But I know everybody wants to tell me how broke Barca are. And I try to tell you guys, Barcelona are liars. They're not broke. This is arguably one of the biggest clubs in the world. They generate hundreds of millions every single season. Of course they have money. I think they do have some financial issues, but it's not as bad as they want to make it out to be because they were crying that they were broke a few years ago, and then they went out there and signed Lewandowski, Jules Koundé, Rafinha. If that's broke, then what does it look like when they're rich? But we sold it like when they're rich, right? Because they brought Griezmann, Coutinho, Dembele. We didn't forget Barca. But point is, you guys need to make this transfer happen. You can't afford to not sign a Nico Williams because you see your biggest rivals, right? Mbappe's just come in. Jude, Vinny, Rodrigo, Fede Valverde, Arda Güler, Luka Modric, like Brahim Diaz. Endrick is now there, right? Let's look at the team that Madrid are assembling. And now look at Barca's side. These guys might have to start the season with Rafinha at left wing if they can't sign Nico Williams. Rafinha is shit. This guy is a fake Brazilian. I'm telling you, he was born in Bolivia, and his parents snuck over the border to get to Brazil because he's ass. And again, Nico Williams, it's looking like he might stay at Athletic Bilbao. Nothing's confirmed, right? And I still do believe he leaves. There's just no way that he turns down a move to Barcelona right now. If I was Barca, I'd also be talking to Lamine Yamal like, yo, convince him to come. Like, are you not talking to him? I swear I saw pictures of them on vacation together. You telling me that Lamine Yamal can't recruit one of his bros to come join him? Because he's going to need help. And I actually do want Barcelona to make these signings because I don't want to see us just, I do want to see us dominate them, but I want the games to mean something. I want them to be more competitive, right? Like El Clasicos, they haven't hit the same for a while now. And it's not going to hit the same if Barca can't afford to make big signings. But let me know what you guys would do, chat. Would you either keep or would you rather stay at Bilbao if you're Nico Williams, or would you rather go to Barcelona? And I think PSG are trying to hijack this move as well. So nothing's confirmed, but it's crazy, guys.